Dynamite. He's wanted. You hear me, Ba? Oh, where does the coconut fall off? I hate when the coconut fall off. She's so dusty.
We got any old towels.
Oh, there you are.
Towels you don't want anymore. How about this towel that Lalita gave us? Do you want it?
What have you been doing in there?
And a big piece of plastic, like a rubber sheet or something. Garbage bags would do if there's enough.
Deepu, don't go making a big mess. It's 8 o'clock already, honey.
Or some old pillows or blankets we got at a flea market somewhere. Where are they?
I said don't make a mess. Your hair is black enough.
It's not for my hair, ma. Or some foam cushion out of a yard chair, like this. That'll be beautiful.
You haven't forgotten what night it is, have you? It's Saturday night, Abasi. They're all chipped. I've been waiting for
got it
a
on
whole
the
week.
schedule.
Do you want me to wash my hands now, or are you going to make your mess first? Hey, and we're out of these. Have I already told you that?
I ordered you a whole case. There's more coming tomorrow.
Yeah, a whole case will go stale, Deepu.
You can go in the freezer until you're ready for them. Where's Daddy's gone?
I think it's in the storeroom.
We're in the storeroom. I looked your whole nap and I couldn't find it anywhere.
I think it's in one of his shoe boxes.
Full of shoes. I looked already.
Well, that means you didn't look well enough. It's in the one that he wore to the hospital.
Yeah.
When he died, they said I could have them back, but I never liked those shoes anyway.
I found the bullets though. They were in an old box.
Dipankar took the shotgun, didn't he? Hand me my basket, Baba.
Dipankar better not have taken that pistol.
Now my glasses, please. I told him to take the rubber boots also, but he said those were for fishing. I said take off fishing, but
He's just too lazy to go up there. Man, the door's not very steady.
it's not the floor at all, honey. It's the board now and then.
Okay. Can you measure this for me, Action?
I think I need 12 inches.
You know, somebody should have some of those clothes up there. And you need to clear out the storeroom before the whole thing falls on you.
It's plenty safe as long as you don't go up there.
12 inches. And I'm careful.
Deepa, what do you need the gun for?
Protection?
To take the TV way too seriously on. I've never seen a criminal in my life, and it's way too far away to come for. And what's out here to steal? Never seen one in my life.
Except for Rishi.
Rishi is mixed up. That's not crime.
Okay, I'll be right back. You wash your hands and you get them real dry. Okay, you dry your hands till I get back or it's a no-go.
Deepa, I thought Deepankar told you not to go up those stairs.
He did.
Deepu, I don't like the idea I've gone back.
Which shoebox do you remember?
Black.
The box was black.
No, the shoes were black.
That doesn't help much, ma.
I'm not trying to help, honey. I mean, we don't have anything we want. Anybody won't want anything what we have. You understand that?
Neither do I. Did you wash your hands?
Deepu? Come down from there, huh? Before you get a fit. You know I can't come up and get you.
I know.
We give it to them, whatever they want. How's that? When the criminals, when they come here.
Yeah, that's a good idea, ma.
Rishi is going to be a real fine boy. But Deepa, I want you to know that we don't want to tell Rishi that we had a gun in the house.
Here it is. I found it.
Rishi is going through something, you know. Maybe he's in with some bad people. One day he might go back to school, get a job, or you might get a call saying, you know, he's sorry for all the trouble he's caused you and invite you someplace nice for dinner or dress.
Not for Rishi, ma, it's for me.
I think you'd not shoot your own boy. I know you felt like to. We all feel
Your
like
hands
shooting.
aren't washed. Do you want a manicure or not?
Yes, I do.
Wash your hands and don't talk to me anymore about Rishi. Those last 2 rings he took from me were the most valuable things I had, and now he started on some other people, door to door. I hope they put him in sometime. I would myself if I
You
didn't.
don't mean that.
Every word. Now go wash your hands. Go.
What are you doing?
Cleaning the gun, my old powder, dust kits.
What for?
I told you.
And I told you we don't get criminals out here.
And I told you the gun is for me.
If you like it, you can have it. You're getting it all anyways when I die.
I'm gonna kill myself now.
Very funny, Dipshika, very funny.
I am.
No, you will not. Don't even say such a thing, Deepak.
How will you know if I don't say it? Do you want it to be a surprise? You're lying there in your bed or you're brushing your teeth and you hear this noise down the hall?
Kill yourself?
Shoot myself in a couple of hours.
I think it's time for your medicine.
I took it already.
Then what's the matter with you?
Nothing. I feel fine.
You feel fine? You're just about to kill yourself.
Waited until I felt good enough, in fact.
Don't make jokes with me, Deepak. I'm 66 and I'm too old for jokes.
It's not a joke, ma.
The gun is no good. It's too old. He broke it right before he died. He dropped it in the mud one day.
Seems okay.
Dipshika, you said the gun was for your protection.
It is. I'm still doing your nails though. Do you want to try that new purple color?
I'm going to call Dipankar right now and let's see what he has to say about your little stunt.
Dipankar doesn't have anything more to do with this.
He's your brother.
That's all.
I'm going to call him right away and he's going to come here and take this gun away from you and put a stop to this.
If Dipankar comes over here, I'll just have to go into the room and lock the door as soon as you hang up the phone.
You will not, Deepa. This is crazy talk.
Actually, he'll be here just in time to help you clean up. Go ahead, call him. Then call all your friends, then call Anu auntie, then call the police. Then call Lalita and see if Lalita will do your nails. She'll do your nails. I said no. Dipankar's not invited. This is private.
Just me?
I don't want anybody here. If Dipankar comes over, it'll make me feel stupid for not doing it 10 years ago.
I think we should call the counselor, the one you really like, the nice one. You should start seeing her again.
No, ma. I'm through talking. You're it. No more.
Are we going to sit here like every other night watching TV and you're going to go kill yourself? You know, Deepak, you'll miss it. Frying up a vegetable, how would you like that? Shoot your ear off. What did the doctor say about getting excited? You'll cock the pistol and you'll get a fit.
I think I can kill myself, ma.
That's ridiculous.
It's exactly what I want. It's dark and quiet.
So is the back end. Go take some cotton, stuff it in your ears, go to your room and take a nap and leave the TV off all night long.
So quiet, I don't know it's quiet, so nobody can get me.
You know what that is really like? It might not be quiet at all. What if it's like an alarm clock and you can't even wake up, go there and turn it off ever?
Dead is everybody and everybody I know gone. Dead is dead, quiet.
Dipshika, you're not going to use my towels. They're my towels. I've had them for a long time. I like my towels.
I asked you if you wanted it and you said you did it.
And you're not going to use your daddy's gun because it's now mine and you're not going to do it in my house.
Come on!
No, you will not. I will not let you. The house is in my name.
That's why I have to go inside the room and lock the door behind me so they won't arrest you for killing me. They'll probably test your hands for gunpowder, but don't worry, you'll pass.
Not in my house!
If I knew you were going to act like this, I wouldn't have told you.
How am I supposed to act back? Huh? You tell me, how am I supposed to act? I'm supposed to tell you, okay, it's okay with me, go ahead, kill yourself. Why now, Deepa?
There's just no point arguing with me about it. But I'll make you some coffee. Do you want coffee?
Katha, your birthday is coming up. Don't you want to know what we got you?
You got me nice powder, and Lalita got me a house coat, pink probably, and Dipankar got me house slippers, too small, but they'll go with the robe inside. Right? I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I was going to, but I didn't call you.
Good. Thank you.
Deepa, what is this all about?
About?
What did I do?
Nothing. Do you want a chocolate?
You're mad at me.
No, not a bit. I'm worried about you, but I'm going to do what I can before I go. We're not just going to sit around tonight. I made a list of things.
What things?
Like how the washing machine works.
Did you grow up wearing dirty clothes?
No?
I know how the washing machine works. You put the clothes on, and you put the surf, you turn it on, and you wait.
You don't just wait, you do something else.
Whatever else you do, waiting is the thing. Waiting is the worst part of it. Waiting is what you pay somebody else to do it if you can.
Okay. Where do we keep the surf?
I could find it.
See?
Okay, if you're mad about doing the wash, we can get Lolita to do it.
Oh, that might be worth waiting to see.
She will not do it, will she?
No.
What's the matter with that girl?
She thinks she's better than we are. She's not.
If only she didn't wear that yellow all the time.
Okay, listen, the repair guy's number is taped to the side of the machine.
Lolita doesn't ever have to come back here, and we can tell Dipankar to just leave her at the house. We won't even see Dipankar if he bothers you. Does he bother you?
Yeah, sure.
What does he do to bother you?
Well, he just calls me peeps, like he knows who's he talking to, and he's always wondering what I do all day. I mean, I wonder that myself, but it's my day, so it's mine to wonder about, not his.
Baba, family's just an accident. They don't mean to get on your nerves. You know, it's nothing personal. They just are.
They know too much.
About what?
They know things about you, and they know it from a time before you had a chance to tell them whether you wanted them to know or not. They were there when it happened. Only it don't belong to them, it belongs to you. Like my online bra order got delivered to their house.
Baba, by accident.
All the same, they opened it. They saw the little rosebuds in it. Do you want lots?
No. What do they know about? I'll tell them never ever to talk about it. Is it about sushi or Rishi or about your fits? Or that your hair is falling out, or you drink too much coffee, or you never get out of the house? What?
I just don't like their talk. And the account at the grocery is in Dipankar's name when you call.
Okay, now we're going somewhere. I'll tell them never ever to set foot in this house again.
It's not them. I wouldn't kill myself just to get away from them.
You leave the room when they come anyways.
I stay as long as I can. Besides, it's you who they come to see.
That's because I stay in the room when they come.
It's not them.
Then what is it?
Okay, the grocery won't deliver on Saturday anymore, okay? And if you want to order the same day, you have to call before 10 o'clock. And they won't deliver for less than 1,000 rupees worth. What I usually tell them is tell them to add everything I need and tell them to add cigarettes.
It's Sushil. No. It's Rishi, yeah. You tried to get through to him.
If I thought I could, I would stay.
Trying to make him sorry that he hurt you. That's it, isn't it?
Fine. He's hurt me, I've hurt him. We're about even. It's up.
Be telling him that killing is okay with you. Do you want him to start killing next? Oh, nothing's wrong with it. Mommy did it.
Only a matter of time anyway. When the call comes about Rishi, you let Dipankar handle it.
Honey, nothing says those calls are always going to be about some new trouble he's into. You could get a one saying he's got a job or he's getting married. Or how about he's getting a haircut? Wouldn't that be nice? Rishi could come visit us. He could call us.
It's not Rishi, man.
Anybody could call us, Baba.
Not on a Saturday night.
What's the matter with you? You're not feeling well? Your gums are swollen again? We can get you to the dentist in the morning.
No. Listen, can you order your medicine or do you want Dipankar to? I've got a note to him, so I'll add it to it if you want.
Oh, look at me. Your eyes don't look right. I thought so yesterday.
It's just an allergy, man. I'm not sick.
Epilepsy is sick, man.
It won't kill me. If it would, I wouldn't have to.
You don't have to.
I don't have to. That's what I like about it.
You will not keep. I will not let you.
It's not up to you.
Dipshika. You don't like it here, huh?
Exactly.
I mean, you're in my house.
I know you did.
You should have never come here, you know. You should have never moved here with me. You should have kept that little house that Sushil built you, or found a new place when he left you. At least you've made some new friends, had your own life to lead, had your own things around you. Give Rishi a place, come visit you. You should have never come here.
Maybe.
But I didn't force you, did I?
If it was a mistake, we made it together. You took me in, I appreciate it.
You had no business being by yourself then. But I can see now how you might want a place of your own. You could be as far or as close you wanted to be.
I'm not having a very good time. And I have no reason to think it'll get anything but worse. I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm hurt, I feel used.
Hurt by what?
They told me.
What does that mean?
I can't say it any better.
Well, you have to say it better because I will not let you till you do. Did you have all this ready to say to me? Did you write it down? How long have you been thinking about it, Deepa?
Off and on, 10 years. On all the time since Tihar.
What happened in Tihar?
Nothing.
Then why Tihar?
Just like that, on the roast. All your Kaju Kismis and everything is in this section over here. And if you want new tea bags, I've kept.
Go back to your list. Hurt by what? Huh?
Please.
Okay, sad about what? There's nothing really sad going on right now. If it was after your divorce or something, that could have made sense.
Now this drawer has everything there's no better place for. There's extension cords, batteries for the radio, extra lighter, sandpaper, masking tape, thumb pin, that kind of stuff. And if you need masking tape and mouse trap, that's under the sink over there.
Okay, sad about what?
The way things are.
Not good enough. What things?
Everything from you and me to the rest of the world.
I think we can leave the rest of the world out of this.
Now that drawer has everything like fuse packages and things like that. And if
I
need
asked you
candles
a
and
question,
matches-
Deepa.
I read the paper, ma. I don't like how things are. And they're not any better out there than they're in here.
Okay, if you're doing this because of the paper, I can sure fix it.
There's just more of it on TV.
Then take it out.
You wouldn't do that.
Watch me.
What would you do all day?
I would sing, yeah. I would sing all day till the morning to keep you like that. Please, Deepa.
No. But it's funny. What would you sing?
Tara, tara, janu cha sathi, ek kera hasi deu, choti sakhe ko mara sathi, ek kera hasi. Deepa, we have a good life here.
I called this morning and canceled the papers, except for Sunday. You'll still get that one for your puzzles.
We could get a dog. Ah, you like big dogs, don't you? You really love that bote kukur we had.
I did like that booty right?
Oh, I'm so dumb. He's the one that got run under the truck, you know?
That makes him dumb, man, not you.
For bringing it up.
That's okay. Sponges and napkins under the sink.
We could get a dog, keep him inside the house. We can afford one, Deepa.
No.
Something that you can take care of, Baba.
I've had you.
Oh, you do too much for me. See, you just watch me. I can just change the shelf papers, wipe the floor, and get through it. You don't have to do a single thing in this house. You don't have to even take care of me.
Yeah, you've just been letting me do it so I'll have something to do, haven't you?
I can do it as well as you, but I mean, if it makes you used or tired.
Think about riding the bus. Riding the bus and it's hot and bumpy and crowded and noisy, and more than anything in the world you want to get off. But you don't get off because it's still 50 meters from where you're going. Well, guess what? I can get off right now. Because even if I ride 50 more years, it's still the same place if I step down to it. Whenever I realize that I've had enough, it's my stop, I can get off. As soon as it's my stop. And I've had enough.
You feel sorry for yourself, huh?
The plumber's number is under the sink too.
You're not having a good time. Whoever promised you a good time back? Do you think I've had a good time in my life?
I think you're pretty happy. You have things you like to do.
Like what?
You like crochet.
I'll teach you crochet.
I can't do any of that nice work.
Good times don't come looking for you. You could, work out a puzzle or put in a garden, go to a store. Okay, let's call a taxi and go to Darbar.
I shocked you up for about 2 weeks already. You're not going to need anything till the next festival.
Are you acting like this little brat? You're mad. You don't have anything to do. You don't like me. You don't like anybody. You don't like to stay in. You don't like to go out. You don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to watch the TV. You don't want to use your new mobile phone. You're miserable, and I think it's your own sweet fault.
So, and it's time I did something about it.
Not something like killing yourself back. Maybe something like buying us all new dishes. I would like that. Oh, maybe you could get the driving license now. The doctor could give it to you this time. Oh, how about this? Let's do this right this minute. Let's rearrange the furniture.
I'll do that if you want me to. I always thought if the TV was somewhere else, we wouldn't get such a glare on it during the day. I'll do whatever you want before I go.
You get a job.
I got that job at that stupid call center and I didn't even make enough money to pay the phone bill. And then I volunteered at that hospital and they said I made people really uncomfortable smiling at them the way I did. You know I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. I could get a seizure any time. The only time I've been around people my whole life is when I visited the hospital. What good would a job do? A kind of job I would get would make me feel worse.
Eva, it's true. It's what you think is true, Ba.
Yeah, so it's what I think is true, Ma.
But I can't do anything about it.
No, you can't. And I can't either. I can't do anything to change it, to make it better, make it work, fix it, like it better, make me like it better. But I can stop it. I can shut it down. I can turn it off like the radio when there's nothing I want to listen to. It's what I really have and I want to decide what I want to do with it for once. And I want to stop it. So let's just have a good time.
Right.
I mean, we can't go on fussing all night. I mean, I could ask you things I always wanted to know and you could make me some hot chocolate.
It takes coca, Deepa.
I got coca too, Ma. And then, why don't we have popcorn and do your nails?
You haven't had a bite of your dinner?
Does that mean I can't have popcorn?
Of course not. I mean, of course you can have popcorn.
All right.
I make the best cheese popcorn in the world. The butter is the trick.
If it's trouble, leave it.
Oh, it's no trouble. All you need is hot chocolate, marshmallow, popcorn. Okay then. Tonight we're going to have hot chocolate and cheese popcorn. Okay.
is she?
How is she every day? Deepa pagal me.
Is she really crazy or just silly?
No, she's really crazy. She's calling me from somebody else's phone too because I think she's got another fire problem at
What?
Anu Lavitane burned down every single house she lived in. 8 fires in a row and a due for a new one any day.
Really?
Yeah, would surprise me a bit.
Why didn't you tell me this before? Why isn't she locked up somewhere?
Maybe because nobody got hurt. And you know, one time she also invited everybody to watch the fire after she set it. Hey, one actually goes on. Kursi rakera chia serve gareki. Really? Dud chia. You know, the house that she lived in, how you got what is the lag? They were a baldinche. She likes the feeling of accomplishment.
Good for her.
Why are you asking me about Anu? 1 spoon or 2?
One. She's your friend. I don't want marshmallows.
Oh, you have to have marshmallows. Deepa, marshmallow like the whole good way. 2 or 3? 3 is better.
Okay, 3. So tell me,
Huh?
her whole house burns down, her clothes and pillows and everything. I'm not quite sure I believe this.
That was a very long time ago when she was a little girl. But I'm sure she still has it in her.
Ma, she wouldn't burn her house down now. Where would she go? She can't get a husband to build her a new one. He's dead. She wouldn't burn it up now.
Would be exciting if she does.
She wouldn't do it.
Oh, so would not surprise.
What else? Tell me, why does she wear all those whistles around her neck?
Why does she have a house full of birds?
I didn't know she had a house full of birds.
She tells me they just follow. I still know she's playing for that last suga she brought. Kamana! Zindagi bhari bhara rakhna padegi. She says lots of stupid things. It's all that bindi she eats, you know. You just can't really eat bindi twice a day and expect to get away with it. Made her crazy.
She really eats bindi twice a day.
A lot, may not be 2 times.
More than the average person.
I don't know how much bindi an average person eats.
Do you know how much bindi Anu auntie eats?
No.
How many birds does she have?
2.
What are the whistles for?
They're not real ones. They're little plastic ones on her neck. And she wanted playing bingo at Army Mela. And I just told you this because for once I thought I'd get a laugh out of you, though it's not the truth. But things always don't have to be true to talk about them.
Why won't she come over here?
Coca is good, yeah? Coca is perfect. We should have more Coca.
Except you don't like milk.
Oh, I hate milk. It goes to your throat as bad as bindi. There's something right down disgusting about it.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No, Tipu.
Yes, ma.
Okay, yes. But she's as crazy as they come. She's a lunatic.
What is it really? Did I say something sometime, or did she come over here and see me have a fit and she's afraid I might have another one if she comes over? What?
Yes.
You guess what? What she ever said? She must have given you some reason.
Your hands are cold.
What difference does that make?
Like a dead body, she says. And I'm gonna be one soon.
That's crazy.
That's all you learn is hand.
I thought she didn't like me. She's scared of me. How about that, scared of me?
I could make her come, I could invite her, I could tell her, come visit us with your birds, but I never knew that you ever thought about her. I could just say, well, eyes up, she'll come right over. She owes me one.
That's all right. Just wondered about her. When I'm in the hospital, does she come over then?
Oh yeah, she's got a tiny kitchen, so when she comes here, she's like, we all like a seed of change, don't we?
Yeah, plus there's no birds diving around.
I hate those birds. She says I don't understand them.
Why Anu auntie likes them for one thing. Why they stay with her when they could be outside with the other birds. How they fly. How much water they need. what they think Anu auntie is.
I don't know why you have to know so much about things.
You didn't have to lie to me about Anu auntie.
I did not lie, Baba. You never asked me
You
before.
lied, Ma. You lied to me about her setting fire to all those houses, about how much bindi she eats, about the whistles in her neck, and why she won't come over here. If I have to keep dragging the truth out of you, it's going to take all night.
I don't mind. I'm not a bit tired.
Ma,
Okay, ask me whatever you want. Here.
did you love Daddy?
No.
Were you really 15 when you married him?
The way he said it. Washima cigar खेलना यार. यो जुत्री like David. 15 वर्ष की थी. त्यही दिन उठाएर ल्याएको त्यसै दिनदेखि यही गर्छ.
Yeah?
No. It was a big fat lad. He thought it was funnier that way. The milk in here.
The coca helps, no?
Not enough. It still tastes the milk.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I thought it was my memory that was bad, but it's not. It's the milk.
Such a waste of chocolate. You don't have to finish it. I should have known not to make it up. If you've never liked it before, I should have known you won't like it today.
So tell me, did you stop loving Daddy from the beginning, or he said something, did something, and you stopped loving him, or what?
He felt sorry for me, Deepa. He wanted a plain woman and that's what he married, but he held it against me the rest of my life as if I was supposed to change somehow and surprise him. But this one time he was at the porch and I told him, get in, get your shirt. He went in, got his shirt on, he came outside and spoke to me very peacefully to the point. Namana, yadi मान्छे लुगा लाउन जन्मिया भए त्यसरी नै जन्मिन्थ्यो.
He didn't mean anything by that.
But he didn't say a thing that he didn't have to. And probably that was all that he spoke to me that day. If he said it, there was something to it. But I could never figure that one out. What did that mean?
I don't know. I liked him better than you did. But I didn't know him any better.
How could I love him, Deepak? I didn't have anything he wanted. But he got his share though. You loved him for both of us. You loved him enough. You were like crazy about him. You followed him everywhere. Deepak, all that man did was just sit and sit and sit and sit, and he kept thinking whom to sell his land to.
I liked him sitting. Big old faded blue man in a chair, quiet.
You had these little secret conversations with him. What did you whisper about?
You weren't whispering, you were just across the room.
Okay, what did you talk about?
We talked about why black socks are warmer than blue. That's something to go tell you. You were just jealous because I'd rather talk to him than do the dishes with you.
I was just jealous because you rather talk to him than anything. If I had died instead of him, he would have never taken you in.
I wouldn't have expected him to.
Then what should you have done?
Come visit.
Oh, so he's dead and he's gone and you're stuck with me and you're mad about that.
Not anymore. You didn't mean to. We've been through this.
That's fine. But he felt sorry for you. He don't kid yourself about it. He said it from the day you were born. He said you were a weakling and you didn't have a chance.
I know he loved me.
What if he didn't change anything?
He didn't have to. I miss him.
Your father was a strange man, Deepa. He had strange habits. He just used to drive his car up the hill and then just park his car and sit inside his car. Just sit and sit and sit. People laughed at him behind his back, Deepa. He was a very strange man and it was difficult living with him.
I thought things might be better for you after he died. You'd be interested in things, change somehow.
Change into what? A queen? A sales girl at a shoe store? Why should I? Because he said to? Because you said to? I was not there for his entertainment and I'm not for yours either. I don't know what I'm here for, but I don't think about it. Okay? And it's a fine thing to figure out that if he was still alive and I had died instead of him, you wouldn't be killing yourself, isn't it?
That's not true.
Oh no? Then why were you asking me about it? Why did you want to know if I loved him or not?
I just didn't think you did, that's all.
Okay. I didn't. Now you know the truth. Do you feel better?
It feels good to be right about it.
It didn't matter to me. Okay, it didn't matter to him, it didn't matter to me whether we loved each other or not. But that didn't mean that we didn't get along. We didn't talk about it, okay? It wasn't important. Take these pots out to the porch.
What for?
I'm not going to cook. I never liked it in the first place. I just cooked for you people. I like eating. Yeah. I love candies. Wrapped in a plastic or in a pouch. Okay? And I love tuna, yes! I will eat tuna. And anyways, who's going to cook in this house?
Onward.
My pot's not in your life.
I don't understand why the two of you just couldn't live here together. Be cheaper for both of you. And somebody to talk to. And well, if a bird's bothered you one day, when she's doing her hair, you could just take them out on a walk.
Oh, now I know why you were pestering me about Anu. You think you can rest easy if you get me a new babysitter? No, Baba, no. No, I don't like her. I don't even talk to her. She's just around, that's all. We don't get along. I'm not letting Anu Lamitsan near my house. And you can't rest that easy, my child. You get that?
Something to think of.
I don't want things to think about. I want things to go on.
I want to know what Daddy said to you the night he died. You came storming out of his room and you said I could wait it out with him if I wanted to, but you were going to watch TV. What did he say?
He said nothing, Deepa. He didn't say a thing, that's why I left. It was his last chance not to talk to me and he took full advantage of that.
I'm sorry you didn't love him. Sorry for you, I mean. You seem like a nice man.
I'll make your popcorn now.
Just as I'm through here now, I need to finish a few things.
You won't like the popcorn either. It's just going to be like that drinking chocolate I made for you. You've never liked anything I did for you, anything I cooked for you. You never liked eating at all. What have you been living on all these years? Toothpaste?
Now, the milkman comes on Wednesdays and Fridays and leaves the order blank in an egg box. You give the bills to Dipanka once a month. You should drink milk.
No, I will not. No. That drinking chocolate was last. Hooray!
I told them to keep delivering a liter no matter what you said. I told them you'd run out of coke.
And did you tell them you'll not be ordering anymore?
I told them I was going on a vacation and to look after you.
And they must be thinking it's really funny. You who never get out of the house, you who always stare out of the window, going on a vacation.
But they said, it's about time. But why didn't I take you with me? And I said, I didn't think you'd want to go. And they said, yeah, everybody has their own idea for vacation.
And you think that's funny, huh?
There never was a reason to call that ambulance for me that day. All they did for me in the emergency room was let me wake up. I could have done that here. Now I'm just going to call these out and you say you want it or not. I know you like this also. Shall I keep it?
Yes!
Ketchup?
Keep it.
This is from last year.
The ketchup, keep it all.
Are you going to drink ketchup or what? How can you want your food and not want your pots to cook in it? All this stuff will spoil in here, man.
You've never liked anything I did for you and I want to know why.
That's not true.
And I want to know why you've been living here so long feeling the way you do, Deepa.
You have no earthly idea how I feel.
How am I supposed to know that? You're really far back there.
Back where?
How is it like where you are? Do people always say the right thing? Do you always get what you want or what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't you wear the sweaters I make for you? Why do you always read the newspapers? Do you even remember how I look like? Or am I just any old woman? Do you see stars when you have a fit? How did you really fall off the motorcycle? Why did Sushi leave you? And where are my old glasses?
Your old glasses are in your bedroom, in a drawer, in an old tin box. So she left me because he made me choose between him and smoking.
He was not that dumb.
I don't understand why he hated it so much when it's so good. Smoking is the only thing I know that's always what you think it's going to be, just like it was the last time and right there when you want it, real quiet.
You were sick of your fits.
They're Caesars, not Fitz Caesars!
It's the same thing! A Caesar at the hospital, a fit at home!
It didn't bother him at all. No. Except he did feel responsible for it. It was his idea to go motorbike riding that thing. It was his idea I could do anything in the world if I made up my mind to. I fell off the bike because I couldn't hold on. So she left for pretty much the same reason.
He had a girl, Deepa. I walked right on into them in your garage. He had a girl.
That's fair. Was she very pretty?
She was Anu's daughter, Kavita. You judge for yourself.
You and Anu auntie must have had a good talk about that.
I never thought he was good enough for you, Deepa.
What are you talking about? You liked him better than I did. You flirted him out to design your porch or whatever, or I wouldn't even have met him at all. You thought he would come inside, get some coffee, talk to you. God knows what you thought. Oh, that stupid curly hair.
He was the best engineer I ever saw, Deepa. That little house he built for you was still standing at the end of the world.
You didn't need a porch, man.
But I wanted you to have a husband.
And I couldn't get one on my own, of course.
How could you not even open your mouth to a little?
So I was quiet about it, so what?
Then what should I have done, huh? What should I have done? Just let you sit there like your daddy did? Just sit and sit and sit?
Maybe.
But I didn't think so.
But what did you know?
When have I said I know anything? How am I possibly supposed to learn anything living right out here with you people? Half the things I did in my life are things I didn't know about. I just didn't wait to see what happens next. Okay, I married you to a wrong man. I took you in when he left you. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
He wasn't the wrong man, man.
He would have left you if he loved you, Deepa.
He wasn't the wrong man, Manette. I loved Sushil so much. And I tried to get more exercise, and I tried to stay awake, and I tried to learn how to drive, and I tried to go outside with him. But he always knew I was trying. So it didn't work.
Deepa, he was a selfish man. He said it to me once that he hated to see people move in the houses after he built it because he knew that they would mess it up.
I loved that bridge he built over at the back of the house. It didn't have to be anything special. A couple of boards would have been just fine, but he used that yellow pine and he rubbed it so.
Deepa, he had responsibilities here. He had a son and a wife, and he failed you back.
Or that baby bed he built for Rishi. I told him he didn't have to spend so much time on it, but he said it had to last, and the thing ended up weighing so heavy I couldn't lift it. And I said, Sushila, how long does a baby bed have to last anyway? He thought that if it was strong enough, it would probably keep Rishi a baby.
Rishi's so much like Sushil.
No, it's not. He's as much like me as it's possible for any human to be. We even wear the same size pants.
It's just the same size, Deepa. You're not the same person.
I see it on his face. I hear it when he talks. We look outside the world and we see the same thing. Not fair. And the only difference between me and Rishi is he's out there trying to get even. And he knows not to trust anybody. And he he got it straight from me, and he knows not to try to get work, and guess where he got that? And he's walking around like there's loose boards everywhere on the floor, and you know who laid that floor? I did.
Deepa, you don't know how Rishi is going to turn out, you know?
I do, I do, and so did Sushil. Rishi is the two of us put together in too small a space, and we're tearing each other apart, and if you don't see it, you're just blind.
Give Rishi some time, Deepa.
I have plenty of that. 5 years for forgery, 10 years for
Stop it!
Another 5
Stop that, Deepa, stop. Baba, please, Deepa. Sushil might be ready to try it again. Go to the town, find him. Things happen in relationship. He didn't know what he had in you. Maybe he's now ready to try it again. Why don't you call him? Go out, bowl out.
Oh, hello, Sushil. I just came to look at you, if you don't mind. I say that. No, he loved me, man. He just didn't know how things fall around me the way they did. He did the right thing. He gave himself another chance. Things are tough. I did beg him to take me with him. I did say I would leave you and Rishi and everything I loved out here if only he would take me with him. But he couldn't. And I understand that. I wrote that note I showed you. That note, he didn't write it, I did. I said, I'm sorry, Deepshika, I can't fix it all for you. I thought I always loved me, not Sushil. That's how he felt. Here.
He should have taken you with him.
You don't pack your garbage when you move.
You will not call yourself garbage, Deepa.
Thinking about my list. Trying to say that it's all right that Sushil left. It was a relief in a way, you know. I wasn't anything he wanted to look at, so it was great when he wasn't looking at me all the time.
I think it's time for your popcorn.
You get the manicure tray, you sit down, I'll be right. Please. And keep ordering the heavy black bags. It doesn't pay to buy the cheap ones.
Deepa, I think your daddy had fits too. He sat in his chair and had his little fits. I read it in a magazine a long time ago how these little fits go. They're like little blackouts. The people don't even close their eyes. They call the thinking spells.
I don't think you want this manicure. We've been looking forward to it.
Deepa,
I washed this cover, but it'll take both of us to get it back.
I washed his eyes, Deepa, and I knew what he was going through. The magazine said some people even don't know if they had one.
Daddy would have known if he had fits.
The lady in the magazine kept track of her fits, and she had about 8,000 fits in the last 11 years.
Next time we wash this cover, it'll try on better if you put it on wet.
But listen to what I have to tell you. The lady in the story had about 500 to 500 fits every day, which lasted about 15 seconds per piece. So all in total, she had only lost 2 weeks in her life, and she had a good secretary job and an IQ of 1.
You want to talk about fits, is that it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Most of the time I didn't even know if I had one. Except I wake up with different clothes on, feeling like I've been run over. Then sometimes there is this sound, and sometimes I would feel my head go back and hear myself scream, and sometimes it's a dizzy little sound right before it, but well, if the TV's on, it's easy.
I know when you're going to have a fit, your eyes get
Pick one, I want to know, pick one.
Nothing special.
A good one.
You crumple in a heap like a puppet, like somebody cut your string all at once, you know, and then you down the wall like this firing squad of some action movie, and you don't know what happens. But how can you not know what happens?
I'm busy.
That's not funny.
I'm not laughing. So my head falls down, I fall down, then what?
And then your chest squeezes in and out, and you make this gagging sound, and then you're trying to suck air in and out like you can't breathe.
Do it for me, make that sound for me.
I will not. It's awful sounding.
Yeah, seemed like it might be. What else?
Then your mouth bites down, so I have to get your tongue out of the way so that you don't bite yourself.
For you, I bite you too, don't I?
Once you got me really good, I had to get a tetanus. But I knew now what to watch for. And then you slide down the wall and the jerk starts off, you turn blue, and then I'm standing there with like an electric rod poking you really fast, or you putting your fingers really fast in an electric socket, you know?
Foaming like a mad dog the old time.
No, not foaming like washing machine overflowed, Baba. It's like baby spitting, no bubbles. Yeah, baby spitting. And I go get the wet wash clothes, the jerks slow down, and you wet yourself. And it's over. 2 minutes strong.
How do I get to bed?
How do you think so?
Too heavy for you now, so how do you do it?
I call the banker. But I clean you up before he comes, and I let him go before you wake up.
You could just leave me on the floor.
But I want you to wake up someplace nice. And I even brought this up because you haven't had a season for a whole year. A solid year without a Caesar back.
Yeah, been about, right?
Yeah, and you might not have one ever in your life. Maybe you might be through with it for all time, huh?
Could be.
Yes, I know. Yes, you are.
Yeah, I do feel much better now. I mean, my gums aren't swelling anymore. No rashes or anything, and I even feel like getting mad or getting excited, and I'm not afraid it'll start to fit if I do. I just go ahead.
Of course, you can. You can even scream at me. I can take it. You don't have to act like you're visiting. This is your house too, Deepa.
Best part is my memory is back.
Oh, your memory was always good. When could you remember things? You could always remember.
Because I always made a list of things. But now I know what things mean on my list. I used to see tablecloth and I used to wonder whether I was supposed to wash them, buy them, look for them, because I wouldn't remember where I kept them after I washed them. But now I know it means wrap it up. It's a gift for Lolita's birthday.
I noticed you went looking for your list, but now you don't remember where they are exactly. Lolita's birthday isn't coming up, is it?
I made a list of all the birthdays for you. I even put yours in it, so you call Lolita and remind me.
Let's take Lolita to Nanglo for her birthday. And let's have Sizzler. I know you like Sizzler.
I won't be here.
Lolita, you will be here. You'll be all right. You'll be well. What have we been talking about? We said the fits are over.
I won't be here, Ma. If I ever had a year like this to think straight and all, I would be gone already.
Don't be bad.
Yes, Ma. Once I started to see what it all added up to, it made so much sense.
The fits are over,
It's
honey.
not the fits.
So what is it? Is it me for giving it to you? But I did not give it to you back.
It's not the fits, Ma. You said it yourself. The medicine takes care of the fits.
Your daddy gave you those fits. Like he passed it down to you, your brown hair and your brown eyes, your straight hair. It's not my fault, it's your daddy's fault.
What if Daddy had little fits? It's not inherited. I fell off the bike. It was an accident.
The bike was not the first time, Deepa. You had a fit when you were a 5-year-old.
I did not.
Yes, you did, Ma. You were having an ice cream and you went down. I did not give it to you. It's not my fault, it's your daddy's fault.
Well, you took your time telling me.
What could I possibly tell a 5-year-old, Deepa?
What did the doctor say?
Nothing. He said it happens to kids all the time. All you can do is wait for another one.
But I didn't have another one.
You mean
mean to tell me that I had fits all the time as a kid and you just told me I fell down or something and it wasn't until I had the fit when Sushi was looking that anybody bothered to find out what was the matter with me?
It was not all the time, Deepa. It started to change after you started school. It was more like your dad, you know. Oh, that was a swell time. You two sitting there in your chairs, turning on and off like light bulbs some nights.
How many fits did I have?
I never let you out of my sight. I never let you get hurt. I always caught you, Deepa.
But you didn't tell anybody.
It was none of their business.
You were ashamed.
I didn't have to tell it to anybody, least of all you.
Least of all me, mine was mine to know, not yours. Did Daddy know?
He thought you fell a lot. Or he thought you were very careless. Maybe he thought I beat you a lot. I don't know what he thought. He didn't think.
That's because you didn't tell him.
If I told him about you, I would have to tell him about him.
I don't like this.
I knew you would not like it, but that's why I never told you.
I knew I was epileptic, ma. I wouldn't have gotten on that bike.
Then what should I have done? Let you live your life like a freak?
Just get the manicure tray and sit down.
I don't want to.
Doesn't look like you don't know.
Maybe I did drop you, Deepa. You don't know.
You see, you didn't, ma. You didn't.
Maybe I fed you something wrong. Maybe you had a fever and I didn't notice it soon enough. Maybe it's a punishment.
Maybe for what?
For the way I thought, the way I felt for your father, the way I didn't love him, the way I didn't want any more children, the way I was drinking and smoking a lot and not eating right when I was carrying you. It's my fault!
Epilepsy is just a sickness. It's not a curse. It doesn't mean anything. It just is.
Deepa, I'm not talking about the fits here. I'm talking about this killing yourself. That's the matter here. You would be doing this if it wasn't for me. Okay? I didn't tell you things. I married you off to a wrong man. I took you in when he left you and I let your life get away from you. All that put together. I did it. That's the matter here. And I don't know what to do about it now.
It doesn't have anything to do with you.
Everything that has to do with you has to do with me, Deepa. Everything. You can't even wash your face or cut your finger without doing it to me. Oh yes, all right. You might as well as kill me. Everything has to do with me.
Okay, so what if it does? What if everything I do has to do with you? What if you're all that I have and you're not enough? What if the only way I can get away from you is to kill myself? What if it is? I can still do it.
Oh, Ma. I think I don't leave me back.
I have a box of things I want people to have. I'll just go get it. Wait.
How can I get up every morning knowing that you had to kill yourself to make it stop hurting? And I was here all the time with you and I did not see it back. And you gave me this chance to make it better, convince you to stay alive, but I could not do it. How can I live with myself after that? Why you tell me how?
I only told you so I could explain it, so you wouldn't blame yourself. You wouldn't feel bad. There wasn't anything you could do to change my mind. I didn't want you to save me, man. I just wanted you to know.
Bessie, I know that many more years to go back. Stay with me for a few more years. And when I'm gone, you can have all the fun in this house back. And you can put up bougainvilleas by the walk and get them enough rain all summer. And by then, maybe the shoe will be married and he might bring a grandbaby so that you can sneak out them little candies when the daddy's not looking. And when they're gone, you can be real glad and have all the quiet in this house, but please,
don't you see my everything I do winds up like this? How could I think you'd understand? How could I think you'd want a manicure? We could sit here holding hands tonight and I could just go and shoot myself. I'm sorry, Ma, but it's exactly why I'm doing it.
If you have the guts to kill yourself, you have the guts to stay alive, man.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of where I'd rather be.
Look, I can't think of anything right now. Why don't you think about it? Why don't you try? Try it really hard, try it better, you know? You don't have to give up, man. You don't have to give up.
I am not giving up. This is the other thing I'm trying. There might be many other things that might work. Might work isn't good enough for me anymore. I need something that will work. And I know this will work.
There might be something, you know, something that could change everything, something that's worth waiting for, you know. Why don't you do something? Why don't you try for 2 more weeks, yeah? And we will have more conversations like tonight, yeah? Yeah?
We can't have more conversations like tonight, no.
I'll take care of you, I'll pay more attention to you. I will tell you the truth when you want me.
We can't have more conversations like tonight because it's the next part that has made this last part so good. No, this is how I have my say. This is what I say and what I thought about it all. And I say no. I say no to Dipankar and Lalita and Rishi and Sushil and epilepsy and you and me and Bob. I say no. Just let me go easy.
How can I let you go back?
You can, because you have to. That's what you've always done.
You're my child.
I am what became of your child. I found an old baby picture of me, man. It was somebody else, not me. It was somebody pink and fat who had never heard of sick or lonely. Somebody who cried and got fed and reached up and got held and kicked but didn't hurt anybody. Somebody who mainly just laid there and laughed at the colors waving around her eyes and chewed on a polka-dotted teddy bear and drooled and slept and woke up feeling your hand pulling my quilt back up over me. That's who I started out, and this is who is left. It's my own self that I've lost, all right, and it doesn't much matter what else happens in the world or in this house even. I'm what was worth waiting for, and I didn't make it. I keep waiting for her to come back. I keep waiting and waiting, and she won't come back. And the only reason to be staying is to give you company, and that's not a very good reason because
me then,
You know, I had this strange little thought. It's not so strange, but after I decided to do this, I used to wonder what might keep me here, what might be worth staying alive for. You know, it was if I really liked to eat kheer or something, or if I really loved coffee, that might have been enough.
Kheer is good.
Not to me, man.
And you're not afraid?
Afraid of what?
When the time comes, I know mine's coming and it's like...
You don't know when, like a scary movie.
Like a killer on a loose, hiding there in the backyard, waiting for me to get my hands full someday. And I don't know how to protect myself because I don't know how he looks like. Coming up behind me, I don't know how he sounds like. And what if it's going to hurt? What if it's going to take too long? Or what if
You have plenty of time left.
What for right now? I don't know.
For Auntie burning down another house, or the banker losing his hair, or maybe...
Baba, I can't just sit here and tell you that it's okay with me. Go kill yourself!
You can. You just did. Say it again. How dare you?
How dare you, Deepa? Why you make me feel like a fool for being alive. So wrong, Ba. I like it here, and I will stay here till they come for me. Till they make me go, you know, till they drag me screaming and screeching to my deathbed. And you've never heard noises like that. And you're really smart to get away with it before it's done. Who am I talking to? You're already gone, aren't you? I can't stop you because you're already gone. I can see right through you because you're already gone. Yeah. Now you must be thinking that we should all think about you, yeah? Ever since the air, you've been laughing to yourself thinking, boy, they're off for a surprise. But well, darling, nobody's going to be a big surprise. This is how you always do it. That's my daughter, yeah? Do it the hard way. Do you know who they're going to feel sorry for? Me. Not you. Me. They're going to be ashamed of you. Ashamed. If anybody asks the banker about you, just leave me alone. That's the truth.
I should have just left you alone.
Yes. No, please, I have so many things to tell you. Well, listen.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Come here. Sit. Listen to me. You first breathe. Breathe from me. Yeah. Listen to me very carefully. Somebody's bound to ask you why I did it. And you just say you don't know. That you loved me and I loved you, and we just sat around tonight like every other night in our lives, and then I came over and kissed you and said, "Good night, Mother." And then you heard me close my bedroom door, and the next thing you heard was the shot. And whatever reasons I had, well, I just took them with me.
There was something really personal.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I say then.
First, yeah.
Do I say the same thing to the banker and Lalita? They might not believe it. They want to know more about it.
Then tell them what we did. Tell them I changed the refrigerator, I cleaned it, we changed the sofa cover, we talked about Auntie and drank hot chocolate. You had no idea, right? I really think it's better that we gave. If they find out that you knew about it, they won't understand how you let me go. Tonight is private. It's yours and mine, and I don't want anybody else to have any of it.
Okay then. This is a box of things that you going to give
I
away?
want that Lalita to have my new phone. Never used it anyway. You know, the banker bought it for himself and he saw the one that he liked better and he couldn't take both the phones home because Lalita would totally kill him. It'll be funny for her to have it now. I tell her that all her house slippers are for her in the closet and I've never worn them. And make sure you make sure that Dipankar hears you tell her that. I'm glad he loves her so much, but you should know that not everybody has her size feet. This letter is for Dipankar. Read it if you want. It's mostly about you. It's got a list of at least 20 more birthday presents for you. Actually, you read it and you see if you like something special, add it to the list of 20.
And do you think you'll go for it?
Of course, if you feel like a jerk if it doesn't. You tell him like this. You'll say, Sushil, it's not going. I got it last week and I know he still lives there.
What do I tell him?
Tell him we talked about him and I only had good things to say. But mainly tell him to find Rishi and tell Rishi to come here. I have something for you.
What is it?
My watch.
He'll sell it.
That's the idea. I appreciate it, not stealing it already. I'd like to buy him a good meal.
He'll buy dope with it.
Let him buy dope with it. This is for you.
Why did you do all this during my naps, I guess?
I tried to be quiet about it. It's just little presents, not bought presents, just things around the house, things you didn't know even you had, things you lost. You'll see.
I don't want it if I could remind me of
No,
you.
you won't mind. It's just random things. See, there's a random toothpaste I found hanging in the door, and there's this lighter who's got lost, and there's this one nice thing, this granny's ring. I thought you'd like to have it, but would you wear it now?
No, probably not. Do you want me to wash my hands again? I'm ready for the bathroom.
It's time for me to go.
No, Deepa, it's not even 10 o'clock back.
Let me go. I must go.
You can't. You didn't say it's going to be so soon, Deepa. I'm scared. I love you now.
It's too late. I have to go.
It's not too late. You
I-
said you'd do my nails, Deepa.
I don't want you to wake up Dipankar and Lalita when you call. I want them to be dressed and up so they can get right over.
It's not
so
about
that you
the
know.
banker and Lalita. They'll wake up whenever they have. It's about you and me. We're not through yet. We have things to do. I don't know where my prescriptions are. And what do I tell Dr. Binod when he calls me? And how much do I tell Richie? And who's going to come for that trip?
Please, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, kid. You can't stop me. Right now.
Baba, you let me in, Baba. Please let me in. Please don't do this, Baba. I'm gonna call Sushil and tell him what a horrible man he is to make me feel the way he did. The ass. And I'm gonna give Rishi's ghost to Deepankar if I feel like to. And the only way to make me do is to come out here and make me do it, Deepak. I'm sorry, Baba. Forgive me. I was here with you all the time, and I did not know you were so alone. I'm sorry, Baba. Forgive me, Deepa. I love you. Please, Baba. I'm sorry.